We're getting diesel powered on this one for all you diesel pushers out there rocking the Duramax Cummins.
Hey guys. It's been a while. Since the 26th was my last video. Today is the 1st of April. And I got a pretty big shipment of fruits and veggies brought to me yesterday. So I thought I would share it with you and show you guys everything that I got. And I'm gonna be juicing, but it's just gonna be pretty much basic juices. You know, basic kale, cucumber, tomato, carrot juice. Maybe some tomato juice occasionally here and there, maybe just some plain carrot juice, maybe some orange and carrot juice, because I have a ton of oranges. So check out everything that I got. We got red bell pepper. Got a pretty hefty stock of red bell pepper. Got some green bell pepper. These bell peppers, they're not that big. They're actually pretty small. Here's a red one. So they're kind of small, but bell pepper does produce a lot of juice. Cucumbers, not a whole lot of cucumbers. There's about 6-7 cucumbers in that box. And here's my box of oranges. That is a huge box of oranges. That's the cucumber box. That's the orange box. Giant box of oranges. I don't know how many are in there, but I know there's a lot. So I have plenty of oranges to make some just plain orange juice with, probably. Tomatoes. Got a ton of tomatoes here. So it's pretty decent wise with tomatoes. Some of them are pretty good sized tomatoes. Most of them are. Some of them are medium sized. So they're pretty good tomatoes. They're pretty firm. Probably going to produce a lot of juice. And here's my box of kale. I got 24 heads of kale, and each head has about 6 leaves in it. So 24 times 6, that's going to give me quite a bit of kale. And this is just regular bushel kale. The kale that you see on the Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, that is called palm leaf kale. It's a lot. This stuff is still pretty thick, but that stuff is more, I don't know, I want to say rubbery, I guess. So I got 24 heads of the kale that has, and each head has about 6 leaves in it. So that's a pretty good amount of juice there. So there's that. Some of it is real baby kale still, like this leaf here. It's real soft. It hasn't gotten quite the crunchiness to it yet. So there's my box of kale. And my counter didn't have enough room. There's my juicer way over there. My counter didn't quite have enough room for this box of carrots. Look at this carrot. That's a giant carrot. That's a cake box that carrot is on right there. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. Birthday party was yesterday, and that's what I have left over. So one of these carrots is probably equivalent to, I don't know, maybe this carrot is equivalent to at least 2 or 3 carrots that you're going to buy out of the grocery store. Most of them are pretty good sized carrots. So, but this one, that's just unbelievably huge. It's got other little carrots growing off of it. So it's pretty good sized carrot. The only thing about these carrots is they don't have, I mean, that's the majority of the greens that's on them. So not like my carrots that I have in my fridge. These are just the plain carrots without the head, so that's still good. But that is my veggie shipment that my mom brought down to me. Got a little bit of a connection there, so thank you, Mom, for all of this. It's gonna bring me a lot of juice. It's gonna bring me just a lot of basic juice. Probably just to make my cucumbers last, I'm just gonna use a half a cucumber in my juices, because if I use a whole one, then those cucumbers aren't gonna last very long. So I'm gonna get back on the wagon, because like I said in my last video, I fell off. Didn't really have nothing to talk about, so that's why I haven't made a video in a couple days. Now I have something to talk about. I have, I don't know, 40 pounds of oranges to talk about, 20 pounds of tomatoes, a ton of kale. So that's what's going on here. I'm gonna juice this and hopefully get some kind of change out of it. And then probably after all this is gone, I'm gonna go to a really vegetarian kind of diet, because I mean, juicing is expensive, and I mean, it's not really expensive, $14 a day, but when you have a household income of about $1,000 a month, then it's real expensive. So I don't know, maybe we'll see how I feel. I'm sure I'm gonna feel great after I, you know, juice all this stuff up. But maybe, you know, I might keep juicing if I can just make some basic juices out of this. These oranges are gonna last me, God, forever. Tomatoes are gonna last me probably you know, maybe a whole month. 3 tomatoes a day, and there's just there's a bunch in there. So one bunch of kale probably for each juice. 2 juices a day minus a breakfast one. I'm not gonna drink kale juice for breakfast. So there's 12, maybe 12 days worth of juice out of that 24 bunches. I might not use 6 things of kale. I know kale is really, really high in nutrients. I really wish that video that I made that was 17 minutes too long for YouTube would have worked out, because everything that I have here, I told the nutritional value of everything, and now it's not going to work because it's too long. I might try and cut it down, maybe just like a nutritional value of everything that I got here: carrots, kale, tomato, oranges, cucumber, bell pepper. So maybe I'll try that. I have a head of red cabbage still. I'm definitely gonna use what I have in the fridge too. So that's what I got here. So thank you, Mom, for all of this wonderful stuff, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna make up some juice then, so we'll talk to you then. Bye bye.
What you do, bartender?